Hey everybody, Steve Trevor here. So I am back this week with the review for episode 6 of Shadowhunters. Just realized that I screwed up the title for last week's episode. I put episode 6 for last week. That was episode 5. This is episode 6. This is the episode 6 review. So I will go back and edit that and change the title to make sure that no one gets confused. But yeah, so we had this week's episode with because last week we saw that Luke had gone. We saw that image of Luke at the end of the last episode, and he's really just he's really torn up over Jocelyn dying, and he's really struggling with his control and everything, his self-control. So um, we had Simon wanting to find Luke. We had a quick confrontation with before that, we had a quick confrontation with Raphael. I can't believe I forgot his name. Yeah, we had a quick confrontation with Raphael, and like I think someone was like asking him to like help him out because obviously his mom saw the thing with the rat. So Raphael comes to Simon's house, and he's like, Raphael's like, "You're gonna owe me one" or something, or no, he says there's gonna be consequences. So. I guess like Raphael goes to Simon's mom and makes her like wipes her memory or something. It didn't really show. I don't think it just was just said that that Raphael somehow like wiped her memory. I may be forgetting. It's possible I'm forgetting something, but if I am, I apologize. But I think all I know is that like her memory was wiped, which I believe. Yeah, I believe that happens in the book because Simon, at the beginning of City of Lost Souls, the beginning of City of Lost Souls, Simon obviously tells his mom what he is, and she freaks out and kicks him out, and then eventually he makes her forget. I believe he uses the mark of Cain that Clary put on him, but I can't remember. And I understand that I know I need to read the books again at some point, but I know that I guess her Simon's mom's memory was wiped. And then after that, we had Simon, because Clary is obviously worried about Luke. She needs him right, she needs him right now. She wants to find him. So Simon says, well, I'll check in with his pack and everything. So he checks in with Alaric, and Alaric is just like, well, he's more concerned with, the Shadowhunters than he is with his own pack. So he's obviously not happy. So he pretty much just tells Simon to take a hike. Or just go find him himself. So, I mean, Simon was obviously going to that place that shed, outside, away from the, like, basically to the side of the restaurant. And, he's packing up, and then Maya overheard. So Maya comes in, and, they kind of exchange some words, and Maya's like, "Do you always talk this much?" And Simon's like, "Only when I'm nervous." So, really, we got Maya and Simon pretty much bonding in this episode a little bit. Like they start to form a friendship, and that's kind of how it is in City of Ashes throughout the whole series, really. So I'm glad they're leaving in that little detail. Maya talked about how she tried to kill Jace, which also happened in City of Ashes. I remember them having that similar conversation in City of Ashes. Like they just like Simon tells her about the rat, and she tells Simon about a memory of hers. And we actually get a flashback of Maya when she actually, I believe it was after she had become a werewolf, and I think she attacked someone. And, because Luke was saying as long as she didn't turn or something, and Maya was like, turn, and then, like, Luke did the thing with his eyes, and then, like, she was like, am I that, and then, so she's obviously she was really upset, but, she's like, I got no one left that cares about me, and Luke was like, what do you do now? So we were shown that, really, to, because that was how it was in the books, because Luke helped her in the books, too, or at least that's what Maya's backstory was with Luke. But it was really just shown to show, what Maya's connection with Luke was, and what her kind of a relationship with Luke was, because he's pretty much like a kind of like a mentor to her, pretty much. So yeah, we were shown that flashback of her, which was kind of interesting. I really like the actress that plays Maya. I feel like I definitely feel like we're like getting the Maya from the books. She's pretty much how I pictured her in the books too, and the actress, I think the actress is pretty good. I think the actress who plays Maya is pretty good. But yeah, we got some banter between Simon and Maya, and it was pretty entertaining. So and eventually they do find Luke in the woods, and Luke is about to attack this couple. It looks like the couple is about to get it on in the tent, and Luke is going to attack, but Simon and Maya get there before he can do anything, and they stop him from killing the people in the woods. So we had that, and then like we had them talking to him, Simon and Maya talking to Luke afterwards, and Luke was just like, she's really gone, isn't she? And Simon and Maya were both like, we'll help you. The people who care about you will help you. You just have to get your control back. So that was kind of nice to see. It was kind of nice to see them helping Luke and everything. And then so we saw at the very beginning of the episode, we get this clip with the Iron Sisters, Sister Cleophas and the other one, I can't remember her name. But we get them like training, or I guess it was probably training or fighting, training more like. And then this lady with these glasses, like, she comes out and she's talking about how the moral sword has been taken, Valentine hasn't, and everything. And I've got to say, whoever that lady was, like with the glasses that came out to announce that, her acting was just like, this is my opinion, but her acting was just like, what? Like, her acting was just not good. It was too over the top. So I was just like, okay, definitely worst acting I've seen thus far in this season. But yeah, let's just forget about that. But we have Isabel and Clary going to visit the Iron Sisters to find out more about Valentine with the mortal sword and everything. And Isabel is obviously a big fan of the Iron Sisters. She wanted to be one at one point in the show anyways. I can't remember. I think so in the books. I apologize again for not remembering shit from the books. But we know that she wanted to be an Iron Sister at one point in the show. So she's really excited to go see him, and Clary wants to go too. So she goes to talk with Aldertree, and Aldertree wants her to spy on Clary, to see if she's got any demon blood in her, to see if she still has some after effects or allegiance with Valentine, I guess. So they go, and they don't want to let Clary through at first because she is the daughter of Valentine, but she assures them that she wants to take Valentine down as much as they do. So they put her in the purifying, I forget what it was called. What did they call it? Basically to tell if she had demon blood in her at all. It was a purifying trial or something. I forget the words they used, but Clary went in. She was clean. Isabel went in, and you could tell beforehand something was wrong. Something was going to go wrong. And sure enough, Isabel gets in, and the water turns like black, and there's like starts like fuming and everything. So, and it's revealed stuff that was on her neck, the Yin Fang, that's what it was called. It's got vampire venom on it, so that was why she was tested, and it can run through your veins. So I think that was in the books, but it can run through your veins. So that's why it said that the pool, the purifying pool, whatever it's called, I forget what it's called. I apologize, but that's why it detected like demon stuff in her, or demon blood or whatever in her. So they wouldn't let her go in, but they go ahead, and she tells Claire to go ahead and go in. So Clary and Sister Cleophas are just talking. She's worried about Luke, and apparently this was what was because in the books, I know this for sure, in the books, Amadis is Luke's sister. But in the show, because in the books, Luke's mother is an Iron Sister, and his sister is Amadis, and but in the show, his sister is an Iron Sister, and I guess his mother is, I'm guessing she's alive or something. I don't remember. I don't remember if Cleophas said that the mother was dead, or if she's just like, I don't know, but I know in the books it was Luke's sister was just she was kind of she was just a shadow hunter, but like in the TV show they made it to where she's an Iron Sister, so whatever on that, I guess. I mean, I don't see why they needed to put that change in there, but whatever, I guess. So yeah, okay. But she basically tells Clary that the Moral Sword will, like, once its light is like unleashed, it will destroy all downworlders. Anything with like a hint of like demon in them, so werewolves, vampires, fairies, warlocks, everything. So obviously Luke would be in danger, as well as Simon. So that obviously can't. So she obviously wants to get the Moral Sword from her, and she thinks that the sun rays that she used was from her mom, like her mom looking out for something, but it wasn't. So that kind of shattered Clary's hopes there with that. So she's gone now, so officially, so we get that, and then at the end we have Sister Cleophas. It was confusing because like she was going to leave, and the other sister that she was training with, she's like, you can't get involved in this, stay here. And then Sister Cleophas stabs her, kills her, and then like there's a rune on her neck. So was that really Sister Cleophas, or was that really Sister Cleophas and she killed this sister for some reason? Is she in allegiance with Valentine? I'm a little confused here. Maybe did I miss something? Like I was kind of confused, or maybe it's supposed to be a mystery, but like I was like, wow, that was unexpected. So to be continued on that. We got Alec and Magnus, and they're just having more relationship drama. And I know they had a lot of relationship drama in the books, especially with like when they first started their relationship in like in the first 3 books, and then later on in the next 3 books they had even more relationship drama constantly. But like I'm already getting tired of it in the show. I'm like, oh my god, can you guys just get over it and make out or whatever? So whatever. But like, yeah, it was the City of Fallen Angels thing where Alec was getting kind of weird about how Magnus had been with other people, others, like a lot of other had a lot of other romantic partners in the past, because he's been alive for centuries. So we had that, but it was resolved more quickly here because by the end Alec was like, I don't care how many people you've been with. And Magnus was like, well, I don't care how many people you haven't been with. It was kind of cheesy, but it was kind of funny. But yeah, Alec told Magnus that he hadn't been in a relationship, so that was kind of, it was weird for Magnus. So it's like Alec hasn't been with anyone, and Magnus has been with a lot of people, so. But yeah, eventually, and they're like playing pool. I thought that was really funny for some reason. Like Magnus and Alec were going to this bar, and they were like drinking beer or whatever, and they were playing pool. It was just funny trying to imagine that in the books, like trying to imagine the characters in the books. I don't know why it was funny. It was just funny to me. But basically, at the end, they put aside their issues and they're good again. But I'm sure there will be another problem that comes up. And then, like, Jace walks in, and Jace is like, sorry to ruin the mood, so... And then Jace is like, do you have a spare room in here? And Magnus is just like... It was kind of funny. But, and then we got the stuff with Jace. Alder Tree is kind of being a dick again, still. And, he's like demoting Jace to like cleaning the weapons and everything, and Jace was not happy with that at all, and Alder Tree is basically blackmailing Jace. Like he's like, well, we have to protect the truth from you, or unless you want people to really know where your true loyalties lie. So Jace is obviously stuck in a rough place, so that's why he ends up leaving and going to Magnus's. I'm running out of time here, so we had that. What else? There was with the stuff with Jace. And it looks like the whole issue with Isabel and Alder Tree is still going on. That whole thing with them and the yin thing is giving her. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, this has been the review for episode 6. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel. And yeah, so that's it for this one. And I will be back with you guys next week for the review episode 7. So, all right. Talk to you guys later.